Right.
It'll be close, so they're going to hang on.
So you're going with Washington.
Yep.
You know, when I looked at this, the way that Cal played USC, I thought this would be a better game. But after seeing how USC has performed since then and have pretty much dropped off, I got to go with Washington.
Yeah. I would concur with you completely.
All right, so this next one is a big game, I think. It's always a big game. It's a big rivalry. It's a state rivalry. Whether they're ranked, unranked, it doesn't matter. These two teams get up to play each other each and every year. Number 7 Michigan going up against Michigan State. And it's at Michigan.
Michigan will take it. Michigan's young. And it would really take Michigan State getting out to a really early lead and clicking on all cylinders. But I think this Michigan team has far too much talent, especially with them being so youthful. I'm going to stick with Michigan on this one.
All right.
At home? Yeah. The Blue Devils go crazy, yeah.
All right. One of the top 25 matchups that we have this week. Number 8, TCU, going up against number 23, West Virginia.
Did you see TCU play?
Yeah, I did. I did catch a little bit of that game on my phone.
TCU didn't get the number 8 being a fluke. Now, West Virginia worked hard to get into there. Now, I give a lot of love to the receiving corps. They have some of the best receivers I would believe in college football in West Virginia. But TCU clicks. They really play some good football, so I'm going to stick with them.
Yeah, TCU, they just got that typical high-powered offense that they always come out with. But the difference with them this year is they're actually playing some defense, and they're putting teams down. And I think that's going to be the difference here in this game.
Off the field.
Yeah, they'll tire your defense out running all up and down the field. And then their defense has been strong enough. They've been shutting teams down.
Yes, sir. I like it. I like what they're doing. Trust me, they didn't get to be number 8 by fluke, and they beat a lot of great teams to get here. I think they're gonna stick around for a while. I like what they're doing. The coaches do a tremendous job with them. And the scariest part about TCU is they're healthy.
Yeah, they're very healthy. All right, so this next one, you may not see it as being that big of a game. To me, it's a big game. Number 9, Wisconsin, going on the road to Lincoln, Nebraska, taking on the Cornhuskers.
Cornhuskers ain't the same Cornhuskers as days of old. Always get love Wisconsin, just because my man Eric Burrell over there.
Watch your mouth.
Quarterback does a great job.
Watch your mouth.
I'm not gonna get up. It's not the same Nebraska. It ain't the same Nebraska. You think Nebraska? You think traditional, the run game, wishbone, all of that good stuff. No more. I'm gonna go with Wisconsin in this one. Put the big red W up there. Like that. Go ahead. Disagree. Go along with it.
I gotta agree with you. Nebraska's program right now is not the same. Mike Riley is trying to make some changes that are just, I think that you could tell there's turmoil, not so much on the field, but it's in the back office. You just had the AD that's been fired. They just brought in a new AD. I don't think Mike Riley and the previous AD at Nebraska got along. I don't think they had a difference of opinions on how they wanted that program to go, how he wanted to run the program. And I think that created some dissension. Mike Riley, this is his, I believe, his second year.
Yeah.
Second year in the system.
Yeah.
I always believe you've got to give a college coach a good 4 to 6 years to really get a feel of getting their players in, their recruits in, and getting the system that they want to run to work. After about 5-6 years, if it's not working, you're going to see it right off the bat. They've got their recruits playing. They're running their system. It's being taught the whole time. If it's not working by then, then you got a problem. He's still got some time to work, but being GBR for life, I got to go with my Cornhuskers.
Do I smell you going? You're not going Lone Wolf, are you?
I'm going for the upset because Nebraska and Wisconsin. You may not know this. These two are rivals. They get up to play each other each and every year, and it's in Lincoln. Do not think for a moment that Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska, is not going to be absolutely rabid.
I know the scene gonna be right. I know the scene is gonna be set. The theme is gonna be right. I just don't think Nebraska has that extra level for Wisconsin. I actually respect you going Lone Wolf on it, but
I got it. I got to stick with my Huskers. I expect to hear Hail Varsity on a number of occasions in this football game.
That'll work. I believe. You know what? I like the idea, and I would support it. Let's see who gets the Rick James music next week.
All right. Number 10, Ohio State versus Maryland.
Woo, man. See, you're going to get me in trouble. All these listeners up here in the D.C., Maryland, Virginia area. Oh, my man, Terrence Davis, Big Squeal, so many of the great Maryland players that have come through the DMV on this Maryland turf squad. A big game against Ohio State. You're going to get me in trouble, Kenny. You're going to get me in trouble. Kenny going to get me in trouble.
Decisions.
Ohio State.
You're going to take Ohio State.
I'm going to go with Ohio State. Y'all can get mad at me later. You have a great game. Ohio State.
All right.
They hot as fish grease right now.
Yeah, I'm taking Ohio.
As fish grease.
I'm taking Ohio State.
They just hot as fish grease right now. You can't do too much with that.
Number 11, Washington State moved up from number 16 to number 11. They have Oregon. They're going to Oregon.
Now, I will go with Oregon on this one. I think the Ducks are too fast. I'm going Lone Wolf. Yeah, how you do that? I'm going with that. I'm going with Oregon. Go Ducks.
Taking the Ducks for the win at home against number 11 Washington State. I'm taking Washington State.
All right, I'm going with the Ducks, especially if they bring out some new uniform.
I think Oregon is nothing more than a fashion show anymore.
Hey, but they look good.
They look good, but they ain't winning.
Yeah, I think they're going to win this week. Washington State might take a hit. They might take a hit and drop back down to 15.
It's like my years of coaching youth football. I had those players that all they cared about was wearing the uniform and standing on the sidelines looking pretty.
Hey, you got to be fashionable. How about I say, you got to coordinate. You got to take the time to put together your vine, and nobody does that like the Ducks. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and do like the episode off of what's happening back in the day when Wayne was making his picks based on who had the prettier helmets. This has a lot to do with the fact that Oregon is very fast as a team. Washington State plays a great game, but their format is more of they want to play a chess match. Oregon can up the tempo. If Oregon can come out at a high tempo, I don't think Washington State can keep pace with them, especially if it turns into a shootout. I don't think they got the makeup to go back and forth with Oregon. And Oregon needs to get back into the top 25 and represent. So I think they're a little more hungrier for this one than Washington State is to stay where they are.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Number 12, Auburn and Ole Miss. I think this is an easy one.
Yeah. Auburn really impressed me, man. They didn't just beat It is to beat Mississippi State. They left all kind of issues out there. They put the pause on them.
Yeah.
They put the pause on them. So I think they'll be good.
Another rivalry game
Good
here.
smash mouth football.
Number 13, Miami at Florida State.
Oh, my goodness. See, this is one of them ones you got to work. Let's go to bleachers. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
I can't pledge myself as tribute. I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm going on a limb here. You feeling me? You ready? You ready?
I'm waiting.
Oh, Florida State.
He taking the Seminoles.
Florida State. Yeah, I'm going Florida State in this one.
I have not been impressed with Florida State. I'm going with Miami.
That's the problem. That's that sleeper team. They the same way we were talking about the last matchup. These two teams play very well against each other. They're both acclimated to the environments. I really think Florida State can get the job done.
All right.
A big play is all it takes.
USC from number 5 all the way down to number 14, and they've got Oregon State this week at home.
The Ducks. No, they're going to stay. USC.
You're going to stick with USC.
Yep.
I'm taking the Beavers.
Uh-oh.
I'm taking
the Beavers.
I think USC's in trouble. I think they've got problems.
No.
I think they've got problems, and I think Oregon State's going to find a way to beat them.
And I think those very problems can be very minor, and they can make those adjustments, especially the mental errors. They can get past the mental errors. They can get right back into this thing. I don't expect them to jump back up to inside the top 10 anytime soon, but I think right now they're in a good place. This game right here against the Beavers will be one where they can actually, relax a little bit and get ready for the following game. But the Beavers really will have to play a heck of a game to get this victory. I don't think it's going to be an easy win. The chances of seeing USC lose twice would be out of character. So I'm going to stick with that one.
All right. Number 15, Oklahoma State. They're on a bye week. Number 16, Virginia Tech moved down from number 12. They're at Boston College.
Virginia Tech.
Say that again?
It's not the Boston College. I'm going with Virginia Tech. I'm not. That's not the Boston College that you see out on the field. Very opportunistic. Play a lot of heart ball. But Virginia Tech might just be a little too much for them right now.
Yeah, I'm
going to go with Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I'm going with Virginia Tech on that one. Number 17, Louisville. They get a top 25 matchup. They got number 24, NC State.
This might be bad for NC State because this loss right here might put them in the cusp. But if they do fall, if they do take this loss, oh boy, if they do take this loss, it may push them down to 25, give or take the way Central Florida comes out of their game. And if they do take this loss and Central Florida is successful, it just may knock them out to 25. So I'm gonna stick with the squad.
Yeah, I'm going with Louisville on this. I like the way they're playing right now. They're putting up big numbers on teams. Their offense is just unstoppable right now.
Yeah, their offensive line plays real nice in Louisville. They putting the paws on folks. Yeah, put the paws on.
All right, number 18, South Florida. They've got a bye week. Number 19, San Diego State are playing at UNLV.
Oh, not San Diego State rolls. That's what we talked about earlier. If they were able to actually put together their schedule with a little more strength, they're going to be one of those teams that could possibly go 13, 14 before they come across a real challenge. This week it won't be what you can't even use the reference. Okay, San Diego. If you're talking about UNLV typically a basketball school, but now in the past couple of years really establishing themselves as a great football team. I give them a lot of credit for them getting to this point.